BCSS and just delete it?
Okay. I know, hey. Okay, so we can tape it back in now. Thank you. Alright, bye.
KK Live still works.
Thanks. Thank you.
No, it's just saying I can't connect because I can't connect to the server. Okay. Yeah, cut out the middleman there. Yeah. Thank you. Bye. Hi, it's Michaela from. I'm the camera. Yeah. I can't connect to the scoreboard to do that. It's telling me that I can't connect to server. Yeah, for creating Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Oh, it changed to 100 now. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
we go. Walking in.
Oh. What happened? The half?
just saying, come on, he got trucked. That's his own fault.
Hold up. Oh, shit.
And we're back. 6 minutes left in this first half between Aldergrove and St. Thomas More. Aldergrove feed. Gives out of 2 tackles. They have space wide. They get it to her. 21 from Aldergrove in space. Breaks one. She finds support. No! St. Thomas More. Looks like there's a whistle call, but no whistle. They're playing on. They have space out wide. Everybody in 6s and 7s. Number 6 on the outside. Over the head. It's circus ball out there. St. Thomas More. Oh! Unfortunate knock on. Some wild rugby out there. The no look over the head pass. Some street ball technique pulled out at provincials. Where else? You gotta try it somewhere. That's the type of rugby we expected. The BC School Sports Sevens. On the women's side, we've had some great games this weekend. Aldergrove with the attacking launch. A lot of pressure at the back of the scrum. They get the ball to the 10. She's drifting across. She finds the winger. She's trying to get to the outside. St. Thomas More doing a good job trying to corral her. We've got a player down in the backfield from St. Thomas More. Aldergrove has the number advantage. Counteract trying from St. Thomas More. They're trying to push her off the ball. Here comes Aldergrove. Straight up the guts. Offload found. Trying to link up. St. Thomas More player is back in the game. Miraculous recovery. Here goes Aldergrove through the middle. They're playing offloading game. Big collision. Number 2 from Aldergrove trying to get to the outside. Aldergrove desperately trying to find the outside of the field. They might have done it here. St. Thomas More just falling off the tackles. Aldergrove one defender to beat. And she gets in there for her first points of the game. Aldergrove on the board. And again, as a proud alumni of Aldergrove, go Totems! Conversion yet to come. Some end-to-end rugby from both sides. Oh! Just short on the conversion. Aldergrove with the restart here. 5-0. 3.5 left. The weather has picked up here. We've got a player down in the backfield from St. Thomas More, so we'll have a little bit of a break, which I'm sure the players will enjoy, getting some water. The cheers erupting here for the Aldergrove player who scored. Again, no rosters up here, so we're going purely off of numbers. Oh, Aldergrove's kicked off, and the referees allowed the play to go on with a player down in the backfield. An interesting move. Number 7 from St. Thomas More. She had a great game yesterday in the stadium. She's found support. Number 6. The Aldergrove player giving chase. It looks like she might get her. Number 6 rumbles across, and St. Thomas More responds instantly. This game is moving at a breakneck pace. St. Thomas More, again, the number 7 from St. Thomas More. When things seem to go right for that team, it seems to be when she has her hands on the ball. She'll be looking to add the conversion here. And she does. St. Thomas More taking the lead 7-5 with 2 minutes left in the half. This is more the weather we've come to expect here at this tournament. It's getting hot. Cottonwood in the air. It's allergy season, but it's also rugby season. Short kick right to the number 2 from Aldergrove. She takes it on the run. She's looking for support. St. Thomas More over the ball. Referee sees the clear release. Will be a penalty. St. Thomas More elect to go quickly. They're quite flat in attack. They look to kick behind. A spiral bomb. Number 10 chasing on the ball. Oh, unfortunate on the pickup. An interesting tactic from St. Thomas More, looking to play behind. We can see it a lot this weekend. The chase on a lot of these kicks hasn't been great, but number 10 from St. Thomas More with a very good chase. Looks like she's picked up a bit of a dead arm. She's kind of floating off there. I don't know if she's playing scrum half defensively. She might be. Aldergrove feed. Looks like it pops out the side. Yes, the referee has called it back. It'll be a reset on this scrum. A very interesting defensive technique here. Tactically, they've dropped the 9 very deep. Oh, it's been stolen by St. Thomas More. And I hate to say it, but I believe it was the number 7 playing hook. Here comes the number 10 from St. Thomas More across. Looking to move the ball, number 5. Oh, unfortunately, just knocked on. The goal line beckoning. St. Thomas More just unable to capitalize on these opportunities. They're doing a fantastic job creating. The referees allow. Yeah, the scrum half will now move up. Again, playing really deep off the scrum. The scrum collapses. St. Thomas More somehow comes up with the ball, and it's number 7 again. Dotting it down. Gets a little bit of afters for her troubles. Another 5 right in front. The conversion to come. 12-5, St. Thomas More. That'll take us to half after the conversion. Quick fix of the hair. Referees said it's all good to kick from behind. Technically not allowed, but hey, who's counting? The kick's just wide. And that will take us to half. Aldergrove 5, St. Thomas More in the lead with 12. Some interesting back-to-back rugby. St. Thomas More and Aldergrove electing to keep it alive. Sometimes running themselves out of support. Very offload-heavy game. Times like these, we like to thank our sponsors. Uber Teen accounts. Uber Teen. They sponsor this. Speaking of Uber, let's get back to this Uber great rugby. Am I right? Uber fantastic. Heading to the second half here. St. Thomas More leading by 7. Conversions have been the talking point of this tournament. A lot of teams struggling to hit their afters. One made kick can really put your team apart and create almost a 2-score buffer. Aldergrove will be kicking off to St. Thomas More, going right to left. Yesterday, St. Thomas More was employing a very interesting kickoff tactic where they put 6 across the front and 1 in the backfield. I believe they were playing against Reynolds. Reynolds got a lot of joy from kicking deep and isolating that player in the back. They seem to be going for the same tactic. We'll see if Aldergrove tries to put the ball deep. Oh, the commentators curse on that one. The kick struggling to find the 10-meter mark. It'll be a bench arm at half. It looks like St. Thomas More tapped off the mark. So on this, it needs to be tapped right in front. The referee allows it to be a bit off. Generally, it was close enough for him. Aldergrove trying to counter-ruck here. Aldergrove all on their feet, looking to bring some sort of pressure. St. Thomas More trying to get the ball to the outside. They do. Number 10 looks to find an offload. Oh, and it's bobbled. Both teams seemingly forcing it just a bit. It might benefit both sides to maybe just take a ruck, set the line, and attack from a set spot. St. Thomas More, again, their 9 is quite deep. I believe they're supposed to be near the scrum, but it's an interesting tactic, and it's seemingly paying off by overloading the backfield. Here goes Aldergrove through the middle. A storming run. Jumping out of tackles. Trying to find the outside. Number 17 gets it to 21. She's looking to find the outside. She might go. Oh, almost a slight hair pull. But not to matter. Aldergrove again on the board. And they've brought this game within striking distance. Conversion to come. Be a very important conversion. Apologies on the lag in the commentary here, folks. We'll blame the tech guys, as there's lots of wires up here. I'm locked in the box. I don't know what's going on around, but I do know that Aldergrove hit the conversion and it's tied up. They elect to go deep. Here comes St. Thomas More, right through the middle, looking to find support. Corralled. Oh, it looks like it might have drifted forward. Referee says play on. Number 9. It's clear to Aldergrove defender screaming across. A big cover tackle. Ooh, that Aldergrove player looks like they weren't onside. St. Thomas More reaches for the line. We'll see what the referee calls. And he's called it a try. St. Thomas More responding quickly. St. Thomas More starting us off. They missed a conversion, 17-12. Again, apologies if the stream commentary is lagging. We're doing the best we can, but we're on hold with the IT guys from BC School Sports. I lied. I don't even think there are any IT guys around. Just me locked in the box. Aldergrove running through. They find a gap. Tacklers falling off. Legs pumping. Rugby being played, number 17 from Aldergrove, a big stiff arm, 2 defenders drawn in. Oh, a big collision. St. Thomas More, the number 6, look at a counter ruck as well, following up the big tackle. Oh, bodies flying everywhere. Number 7 from St. Thomas More looks to find the outside player. Does she get away? The offload, and number 4 from St. Thomas More, a fantastic team try. Oh, she's dotted it down. Fantastic work from St. Thomas More. believe there's a gap in the games. We're just going to test the lag on the commentating. Lots of fun here. Just tilting stuff around. back in action here between Mark Isfield and Aldergrove. We're currently suffering some technical difficulties, so the scoreboard on this stream will not be updated, but we will keep you informed. Aldergrove feeding the scrum. Pressure there from Isfield's 9. Oh, unfortunately knocked on. Mark Isfield scoring first in the corner. The score is currently 5-0. Mark Isfield, conversion yet to come. Conversion is no good. Maybe Mark Isfield kicking off to Aldergrove, right to left. Isfield the kick. Goes deep. A fine touch off the bounce. Aldergrove had a close game yesterday. Ended up tying on the final play with a penalty try. 12-12 was the final result. Sorry, the score is just getting updated now on our stream. It is Isfield 5, Aldergrove 0. This will be Aldergrove's line out. Havoc, a little bit of mayhem caused in the line out there. Isfield elects to go on the short side through the legs. Oh no, unfortunate bounce. Isfield looking to keep the ball alive here. They have the space on the outside. If they can get outside the last defender, they do. Aldergrove number 9 closing down very well, closing the space, but they're able to link up with the support player, number 5 for Mark Isfield. With the upstream salmon-looking dive. I'd give that a 4 out of 10 on the dive scale. But that try was about an 8.3 out of 10. Some really good work from Isfield there. Aldergrove looking a little bit disconnected in their defense yesterday. They did a very good job of being connected, staying high on the inside, and really pressuring any of the opponent's attack who tried to cut back on them. Again, this is their 5th game in 2 days, so both teams probably very tired. The jerseys are pretty similar, but again, it is Isfield kicking off on the right, Aldergrove on the left. Isfield up 12-0. The conversion was good. They hang a high one up. It's contestable, and it's taken well by the Isfield player. Number 4, he breaks a tackle on the left foot step. And another interesting dive. This Isfield team, they didn't work on their dives at training. They just worked at this rugby stuff. They're doing a good job. A perfect kick right on top of the Aldergrove player's head. It's tough to try and gather that ball when the ball's just right on top of you. Isfield does a good job of regathering. A lot of these games, kickoffs, are where these teams are winning. The touch judge focusing a little bit more, trying to tell the announcer how to do it. I'm trying my best, Mr. Touch Judge. I don't control the weather, nor do I control the scoreboard. All I control is talking you through this game, which we will have Isfield kicking off. It is 17-0. They put a little squib kick in. Straight from the Madden playbooks. Here comes Aldergrove looking for the outside. Some good footwork. Looking to be corralled into touch, and he is. Around 30 seconds left here. Isfield's lineout has been employing a very interesting tactic here. They're going with a single-man boost. Allows them to have another attacker. Their backfield is not set, but it doesn't matter. The lineout is overthrown. Aldergrove is being able to corral the ball. They have space wide. They elect to keep it tight. The nice little offload, finding number 17. 2 ends on the ball. It's like his coach, Brian Hunter, probably coached him to do. Look at that. The totem's looking to find the space here. Oh, an unfortunate drop. Let's take us to half. Aldergrove looking like they were trying to build something up there. Going to halftime, 17-0. Mark Isfield up. Mark Isfield from Comox. Aldergrove again from Aldergrove. The Totems, my alma mater. Coached by former Canadian team manager Brian Hunter, who was also my foods teacher. Taught me how to make a mean chocolate chip cookie. Gave me a C+. Fun. Anyway, about that, we'll be here all day with Sevens actions. Coming up, some very awesome games being played on the other fields. On the girls' side, number 1 ranked St. Michael's University School fell to Reynolds in sudden death. Some really interesting rugby. WL Seton defeating JL Jackson, continuing their dominant display of rugby. Lake City defeating Salmon Arm, and Claremont defeating Belmont. It sets us up for some interesting semifinals on the girls' side, especially that Claremont versus Seton semifinal. Those two teams have looked like the top teams here. Should be a really good game. Lake City has also been very strong, as has Reynolds. They've bounced back. They had a tough game against Seton yesterday, but they look to be on form now. Focusing more on what's at hand, which is Aldergrove versus Mark Isfield. Again, the jerseys are quite similar. Mark Isfield on the left side, Aldergrove on the right side. Isfield to kick off. They have a 17-0 lead here as we begin. Aldergrove looking to get some sort of possession. They've really been starved for the ball. Isfield's done a really good job of retaining possession. Their kickoffs have been dynamite. That looks like another nice contestable one. Regathered by Aldergrove. Big collision. They're moving the ball away. Trying to find the space. Looks like Isfield's got the ball. They do. They've been rewarded for that. So the typical quick whistle in sevens. It's a little bit longer than 15s. Referees marked them back, saying they were not 10. Be another penalty here. The touch judge has his hand up. Mark Isfield setting it up. Looks like they might. No, they faked the switch. Got a penalty play. They've got pretty Pretty lateral here, but they step back in, looking for support. Oh, it's being bobbled and thrown forward. The Alder player is retained, and he goes right through the middle, looking to find any type of support. Isfield counter-rucking. The hands were on the ground. It'll be a penalty. Aldergrove seeing what they're going to set up here. No one in the backfield here for Isfield. We're seeing a lot of teams looking to kick here. Aldergrove elects to keep it in the hands. They find their danger man out wide, number 13. He's got gas to burn. A little dummy on the inside. He's trying to find the outside here. He might go all the way, and it looks like he will, and Aldergrove will be on the board. 5 points, the number 13 from Aldergrove. We saw him do it multiple times yesterday. Dangerous in space. Speed to burn. Number 19 trying to convert for Aldergrove, and he does. Like I said before, these kicks are so valuable in this tournament. A lot of teams have been missing their kicks. That takes us to 17-7. Conversion was good. 5 minutes left in this half. Isfield looking to find some sort of space here. They do. Find the link player. Right foot step. Trying again to find supports. The jerseys are messing even the players up. Isfield carrying hard. A lot of these players are representing the Comox team, the Rapids. See them playing. And now they're bringing it to their school. And he's number 6 from Isfield. Maybe defenders in his wake. Dotting down. You can hear the support from the Isfield girls team cheering on their friends from school. And why not? Some very fun rugby being played here. Conversion yet to come. Score reading 22-7. Isfield loving the offloads. Both teams really trying to avoid those rucks. Conversion is no good. Isfield restarting the game. Under 4 left. Isfield restarting us here. Number 7, he's been kicking some absolute gems of a kick, putting him right where he wants it. Aldergrove's elected to go 4 in the front. Looks like he's going to go over to the left side. Bounces, Aldergrove player takes it well. Aldergrove's quite flat on offense here. Trying to get the ball to number 11. He's looking to get to the outside. A 2-on-1. Executes it well. Number 19 stops his feet. The Isfield defense is just ravenous at this point. They are trying very hard to bring a lot of line speed, and they're being rewarded. Aldergrove's quite flat. They're not able to play around this line speed, but looks like now they found a little bit of space here. See what they can do. Number 11 with a very hard physical carry, offloaded off the deck. Number 19, he's got great feet for a big man. Skipping through tackles, looking to find support. He goes down. Aldergrove resets. Mark Isfield's very tight. And Aldergrove will find a hole. The number 11. Hair flowing in the wind. He dots down right in the middle. Luxurious try for some luxurious locks. Number 11 from Aldergrove. Dotting down. Keeping it close. Keeping the game. Within striking distance, and the conversion is good. Aldergrove will kick off here. Just under a minute to go. Referee has allowed the game to stop. The old prop trick, number 9, tying his cleats up. I've deployed that trick many a time in my career. Number 11, shades to go right. He does. He hangs a very good contestable kick. A good contest. Referee signaled it'll be advantage. It's off back. Oh, and the counter ruck from Mark Isfield. They're throwing everything at those rucks. Trying to make these Aldergrove players really uncomfortable. Living in these breakdowns. Aldergrove, again, very flat on the outside. They're looking to play around. No, they're looking to go right through the middle, and they do. The number 22 scores and dots it down. Aldergrove very smartly electing to not kick. It's the last play. If they had kicked, they would have been still down. They're going wide. They're going for the contestable. Mark Isfield kicks it out. And that concludes our game. Some great action from both sides. Aldergrove getting them back in, but it will be Mark Isfield taking the win. 22-19. Great rugby on display here in Abbotsford at the BC High School Sports Sevens. So Friday, this is our 3rd day of streaming and playing. Lots of action for these players. Some grueling schedules. We've got a lot more action coming up. Trying to figure out the schedules here. It seems we might have either the Belmont girls team or the Belmont boys team facing a competitor. We're trying to straighten that out as we speak. We've got some more rugby in the consolation rounds before we get to the big semifinal matchups on both sides, boys and girls. A lot of players to watch. Really enterprising, fun rugby being played.
Belmont and Jackson.
Coming up here, we're going to have some high school girls action between Belmont from Langford on Vancouver Island and JL Jackson, which I believe is the grade 9-10 team from Salmon Arm. We have a lot of speed. This Belmont team is missing one of their well-known established players, Piper Jorgensen. Been having a fantastic year of rugby. Unfortunately suffering a knee injury, not able to play. They've got a lot of speed as well. One to watch is their captain, Taylor Funk. Fast feet, always seems to find the try line. Should be a really fun game. Both teams suffering defeats. Both teams ones to watch for the future. JL Jackson's a feeder into the Salmon Arms school. Salmon Arms Secondary also losing in their quarterfinal matchup. Again, both teams in the interior. 4 teams through from the interior and 4 teams through to the quarterfinals from the island. It's quite impressive. The rugby's grown so much in both spots. The island has been a stalwart of the Sevens division at provincials. The interior really creeping up and making a stake for one of the better regions here. We'll see how this game opens up. A lot of young rugby players here. A lot of exciting rugby players. JL Jackson on our right in the gray and blue. Some funky jerseys. Some funky socks out there. High orange and green. Loving the style. Fashion statement. And then we are on our left, we have the Belmont team. Some dance moves being thrown out by their number 10. We're wearing blue. They will be kicking off left to right. Sporting the Aptuella jerseys. Former Canadian rugby player Barb Mervin once gave me one of their Aptuella scrunchies. I don't have enough hair for that, but the gesture was very nice. The Belmont kicking off left to right, getting us underway. Look to go short. Taken well by the Jackson player. Carried very high into contact. A big collision. Jackson trying to organize here. The ball wide. Belmont bringing a lot of line speed, putting a lot of pressure on these Jackson players. JL Jackson again from Salmon Arm. Oh, a huge collision. Done very well to release the ball. She could get back up. She was able to play. Belmont not being able to make a play on the ball as they do get their hands in there. Megan Sampson with a nice jackal. It'll be a penalty. Jackson team trying to get back and organize. They've left a pretty big gap, but they're able to bring down the ball carrier from Belmont. Belmont quite tight. They have a lot of space out to the left. Either they're going to do it through passing or through carrying. The Jackson team ferocious on defense though. Some big collisions already in this game. A little bit of hand fighting there. Stiff arms trying to get that fend away. Jackson able to corral them right now. A lot of space here for Belmont out wide. They elect to keep it tight. Oh, it looks like it might have been knocked on. It was the ref has called it back. No, he's whistled. And it looks like the Belmont player, while reaching out to dot the ball down, has unfortunately knocked it on. Good job from JL Jackson. This young team able to withstand a lot of pressure there from Belmont. I wonder if Belmont had just maybe gone the ball wide to Taylor Funk. It might have been a little bit more successful. Belmont's dropped. Inexplicably, he dropped back. Maybe to cover the kick, but if Jackson runs the ball here, they might be able to find some love up the middle. But the scrum is being super messy. Belmont making a mess of it. A lot of pressure here on the 9. You might wonder if JL Jackson would do better dropping their 10 behind the scrum to get them a safety valve. Ball's high. It's knocked back. Ball carrier's able to pick it up. tons of pressure, offloading. A dangerous game, playing in their own end zone. JL Jackson trying to get it out. He'll be tackled in, which means it'll be a 5-meter scrum. Referee trying to figure out. Again, a lot of these referees are 15s first. The 7s rules are just a bit different. Let's come up with the correct call here. It'll be a scrum. Belmont have a lot of space on that open side. They elect to stack the right side. I wonder if we might see the number 10 in motion. Jackson's now tucked their 10 behind. They have the overlap. 10 carries. She slices through the line, and she dots down for the first try of the game at the 4-minute mark from Belmont. Conversion yet to come. JL Jackson making Belmont work for their try, but it's well earned. Some stout defense from Belmont, putting the pressure on this Jackson team. Conversion is good from Taylor Funk, the captain, which takes us to 7-0 with around 3:15 left in the half. This Belmont team strolling back. They're taking their time. Understandably, no rush. They have the lead. They are in control right now of the game. Belmont showing the kick left. Oh, unfortunate. A bit of a falcon there off the face, and Belmont is dropped onto the ball, and now they're running through, and great cover tackle from the JL Jackson defender. I thought surely the Belmont player was through. Again, unfortunate. I've done it many times myself. You can't catch with your face as much as you try. Able to cover up for it, though. We'll see how this lineout looks. The JL Jackson team. Able to get it. Belmont bringing lots of line speed. One might even say they could have been a bit offside. A big stiff arm. Offload down to the deck. This Belmont team is just pressuring them. It's quite impressive. Yeah, the referees called it. It's an offside. It might be a win for this commentator, I'm not going to lie. 1 for 1 today on my calls. Here we go. JL Jackson looking to tap it. They probably are going to keep it tight. They elect to. They have a lot of space out wide, but they're just going to make space up the middle. The big carry sucking in multiple defenders. The tackler not rolling away. The referees allowed it. Belmont's quite offside there, number 21. JL Jackson elects to go to open field. They've rounded the corner. Great footwork, a big fend. Great transfer of the ball. Oh, unfortunate knock on. Belmont's given the advantage. This game is cracked wide open. Big carry, their number 10 right through the middle. Placing the ball well. The support is there. They have all the space out wide. Picked up well. They have the numbers. Decide to go right through the middle. Again, they have the overlap on the right-hand side. Just a pair of hands will get them loose. They go left. They bring it back around right. It's a 2-on-1. Oh, just needed to pass that ball. They still have the overlap. One pass will do the job. Again, choosing to carry it up. It's being stolen. The JL Jackson team on a rumble. Defender is descending onto her. And that should be a steal. It is. Number 15 from Belmont trying to find the outside. It's Taylor Funk. Well defended. Very well done by this. Ooh, one could say that might have been obstruction off ball. See the JL Jackson coach hands up. Belmont doing a good job of finally getting the ball outside and dotting down. Back and forth rugby. Some tiring stuff. Take us to 12-0. Most likely be the end of the half. Belmont doing the right thing, just bleeding out the clock, going into half with momentum going their way, taking as much time as they need, trying to buy that extra time for rest. A veteran move from this Belmont squad. Some notable coaches. One of them, Zoe Williams from the UVic Vikes, as well as being involved in many of the Canada camps, as well as the Canadian Maple Leaf program at Belmont. Belmont showing they got a lot of class, but this JL Jackson team, a team of very young players, again, all grade 9s and 10s, missing one of their players. Louisa, she's played a couple games for BC7s. They're keeping together. Their defense is really impressive. Their ability to keep on their feet, get their tackles, cover each other. Again, both teams maybe one or two passes away from some easier tries, making it a bit harder on themselves, but it's led to some very physical contacts. If you're a fan of that type of rugby, you'll like this game. Again, we got the rest of today and then a whole day tomorrow. Back and forth action. We've seen some really fun games. I'll be on the microphone for half the day today. Well, there is no microphone. It's just me in a box talking to the camera. And then back tomorrow, joined by some guests up in the booth. So I don't have to talk to myself. But it'll do for now as we watch this thrilling game between Belmont and JL Jackson. 14-0. The cameraman's received a call. 14-0 going into half here. We hope to see the JL Jackson team get a little bit more depth, try and use their hands, get to the outside, or if they elect to keep carrying up the middle, to play really quickly from those rucks. Around that third phase, they're getting quite isolated, and this Belmont team's done a very good job of stealing the ball. They have a couple people who are quite confident in that breakdown. They're poaching, and then they're able to score in transition. Belmont, again, also got a lot of team speed. I'd love to see them try and get that ball wide. They've got lots of space. The 5 games in today, tired bodies, tired minds. I probably wouldn't pass. I don't think I'd survive a half, personally. Anyway, we're going to kick off here. It'll be JL Jackson on the left, kicking off to Belmont on the right. Referee gives a thumbs up. Rocking the high socks and the trainers. An interesting choice. And it's not an interesting choice. Coming down to Abbotsford and catching these games live. A lot of great rugby. Some future stars for BC. Hopefully for Canada. Ooh, unfortunate kick there. Just got under it. Sliced it a bit. And it didn't go 10. Belmont was about to play it. And the JL Jackson player electing to kick it. I don't know if it's intentional, but if it was, a masterclass move. So basically, for the people who don't know, maybe watching their friends, sisters, daughters, family play, the kickoff needs to go 10. The 10 meters marked out from the half. It's 10 meters away. That's why it's called 10 meters. Dotted line. You're given a bent arm, which you're able to choose either tap it or perhaps a scrum. You can kick it. I don't know why you would. You won't get the ball back. Scrum's a bit messy there. Belmont's electing to split the field. JL Jackson pretty tight on their left-hand side. Belmont's right-hand side. I would like to see them go open. They elect to go to the left side. They fed unorthodox. They get the ball to their speedster, Taylor Funk. She tries to find the outside. The chase is good. Oh, just missing the step inside. The number 15 captain from Belmont. dotting it down. It's an interesting choice from the Belmont team. They fed the ball on the right-hand side. A lot of teams elect to go from the left-hand side. Feeding from the right hand lets the JL Jackson hooker have a better strike at the ball. No matter. Belmont dotting down a simple spread field from the center field. Get the ball into the danger woman's hands. And Taylor Funk adding another. It's 21-0. Belmont to kick off. Simple, elegant rugby there. JL Jackson making a sub here. High one. Bounces 10. It's being taken by Taylor Funk. Oh, a monster collision on the sideline. The number 13 from JL Jackson. Very excited. Looks like she's got a bit of a limp. Do know that she suffered an ankle injury. That's why we haven't seen her. She's one to watch. A very physical carrier. Been very tight, this JL Jackson team. Well taken at the line out. Bit of a bobbling ball. It's number 15, she's had a very good game. She tries to get the ball out wide, a bit behind on the back hip there, the pass. A lot of pressure on that tackle. JL Jackson right through the middle. Very well done, and JL Jackson will be rewarded. Dotting down in the middle, apparently electing to waste a bit of time. No, they'll rush the kick. JL Jackson from Salmon Arm. Salmon Arm, there's lots of great rugby being done up there. They're supported by Yeti Rugby, which is run by Jenna Eladoris, a former BC Rugby player. Salmon Arm showing through this JL Jackson team and the Salmon Arm team that they're one to watch as they're coming back in this game. Conversion is no good. Belmont leading 21-5. JL Jackson looking to go quickly here. A low bouncing one, corralled very nicely. Great feet from the Belmont player. There's space out wide. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, she finds the support. There's another pass. They find the number 9. Tries to get to the outside. Offloaded back inside. A lot of pressure here from the JL Jackson player. Brought down. Their defense is very clumped up. They have all the space out wide. A pass would do. Elect to cut back in. Steps around. A lot of space. A lot of space out wide. They just need 2 or 3 passes. JL Jackson doing an incredible job creating a mess. The referee has said offside. I don't agree with that one, but he's the man in charge. They've called for a scrum. A wise call from this Belmont squad. Wasting time, getting them a really good, strong platform here. Their scrum has been pretty strong through this tournament. See if the JL Jackson team tries to pressure them. Defensively, it looks like inside shoulder from JL Jackson. It's a messy ball, but it's given away. Try to get the ball to their center. They do. They try to get it wide. Well corralled. Ooh, a big collision from the number 16. JL Jackson throwing shoulders in. JL Jackson's done a really good job making a mess of these rucks, but Belmont has one pass. They get it out wide. Defended nicely. Picked from the back of the ruck, and there she goes. Taylor Funk. Look at that. Taylor Funk. Dotting down again for his second of the day. And that will bring the score to 26-5. Belmont taking their time with the kick. We will have time, no matter what, for one more kickoff. slotted the kick. That brings us to 28-5. Belmont's done a really, really good job hitting their conversions, taking their time. They've managed this game really, really well. J.L. Jackson's kept in the fight, though. Some really big physical carries, some physical defense. These girls came a long way for this game, and they're showing a lot of effort. One to watch in the future. Ooh, great bounce. Belmont's retained the ball. They've stopped. They've heard the buzzer, and they've just stopped playing. J.L. Jackson with the big counter ruck. Oh, the J.L. Jackson player's gone down. The kick has gone into touch. And Belmont taking the lead. Take the win. Final score, 28-5. Belmont over J.L. Jackson. Next up, we will have a game between Belmont and Burnaby Mountain Secondary School. Burnaby Mountain Secondary School on the right. They are from, you guessed it, Burnaby. Most likely situated on a mountain. Belmont, we just saw the girls team take the win there. They are on the left. They will be wearing the light blue jerseys. Please excuse the scoreboard on the stream. Again, having problems trying to edit that to change the teams. Teams are flipping sides here. Belmont on the right-hand side of your screen wearing light blue. Burnaby Mountain Secondary School on the left wearing green and white. Burnaby played against reigning champions Stellies earlier today. Actually had it quite close in the first half. Stellies ending up with a win. An underdog team. Their coach, I spoke to him earlier. The boys are rallying together. Looks to be a good game. They'd like to go deep down the center of the field. Someone looking to find the outside. Runs it into two would-be tacklers. They've got space so wide, Belmont. I wonder if they could just draw and pass here. Like to run it. He's found space with his feet. Tries the offload. It's picked up. A little bit of footwork. Burnaby Mountain brings it down. Burnaby Mountain getting stuck around those rucks. They're pretty tight here on defense. Again, you have the space out wide. Belmont's running the ball. quite laterally right now. Finding a little bit of space. Burnaby Mountain doing a good job jockeying off. Finding some space. Number 15 from Belmont with the carry. Bit isolated. They've done a good job to retain ball. Again, Burnaby Mountain playing with a sweeper, so there's always space on the outside. Don't need it, it seems. Offloaded back in. It'll be the Belmont number 6 with a fantastic dive. Give that a 6 out of 10 on the dive scale. It's on the higher ends of our dive scale today. Conversion yet to come. Belmont seemingly making it a little bit harder on themselves than they need to. They could have probably just gone through the hands a little bit. Oh, wow. Look at that conversion. Well done. Takes us to 7-0 here with 5 minutes left in the half. A lot of yelling on the field. Apologies if any of it got picked up. Again, the score is not being changed. We are watching Burnaby Mountain versus Belmont. It's 7-0. Belmont over Burnaby. Belmont elects again. Ooh, to kick it short. It's just a bit short of that 10, and by a bit, about 5 or 6 meters. So probably relatively more than a bit. Burnaby Mountain will get the bench arm at half. Looks like they're setting up here. Belmont's got no one in the backfield. Burnaby might actually find a little bit of love kicking behind. Seen a couple teams do it. They decide to switch back in. Oof. The referee's called it a high tackle. He's not reaching into his pocket. He's letting the boys play. Burnaby Mountain deciding to run it just straight again. Some great effort. Belmont with a big counter ruck. And they've been able to turn the ball over. They try to get the ball outside. Some fancy footwork. Oh! He's got his defender slipping. They're able to corral him down. Belmont driving past the ball. The referee... Ooh. You wonder maybe if Belmont was gifted a little bit there, but here they come. Some footwork. Hits the big runner. Some big collisions in this game. Belmont's got tons of space out wide. They decide to go right up the middle. This Burnaby Mountain team caught for a high tackle. This Burnaby Mountain team's pretty good in their collisions. Big contact team. They like to tackle. Belmont's got space out wide. Again, they keep it in tight. Again, you might wonder that Belmont is making this a bit harder on themselves than they need to. Able to spin it wide here. 2-on-2, a little bit of a wide line, trying to isolate that outside defender. He does. Some fancy feet. Burnaby Mountain doing a really good job defending here. Belmont, nice pass there, trying to get it to the outside. They have space out wide. That tackle will be high. Never mind, the referee has not called it high. Play what you get. Burnaby Mountain doing a good job of just holding this Belmont team out. It's 7 to 8 phases deep. The hand has gone up. They have the advantage. They have the space out wide. They decide again to cut inside. The scale of making things harder for yourself, Belmont's at about an 8. They have the space out wide. Simple hands might do. Penalty for not rolling away. Belmont's got tons of space. They have an overlap on the right-hand side. You think it's got to go, and it does. Oh, it's very well defended. Burnaby Mountain playing a little bit of advantage. They've got the space. They're taking their time. Ball in one hand. Searching for the offload. The number 10 from Belmont's big counter-wrecking guy. Burnaby Mountain, they have the space. They're piercing this line up. They're slowing it down. They've got space out wide. They get the ball to the winger. Looking to get a big physical carry. He's got the fend out. Whip down. The placement is good. The counter ruck is good. Belmont has done a good job The referee surely will call that for playing the ball on the ground. He has not given the advantage. Alas, the game goes on. Have the space out wide. A huge passage of Rugby. Nice offload, one hand, maybe a bit too late. Again, this has been a very long passage of game. Both teams doing a good job of holding each other out. Not too much offense being showed. Belmont straining up again. They have space on the right-hand side. They go left. Get the ball, trying to get the ball wide. To the speed on the outside. And they'll score. Dotting down again. Bringing the lead to 12-0 going into half. Belmont conversion yet to come, but they're up 12-0 going into half. Again, taking their time. Kick just short. Going to halftime, up 12-0. This Burnaby Mountain team has done really well on defense. Some bigger ball players. I wonder if Belmont might do a little bit better trying to stretch the field and tiring the Burnaby Mountain team out. They seem to be kind of playing into the way that Burnaby Mountain wants them to by just running directly at them. Burnaby Mountain Secondary School has done a really good job. This Belmont team able to capitalize. Belmont team comes in ranked number 3. Burnaby Mountain number 5. So a good matchup so far. 12-0. Anything can happen in sevens. The old cliche line. See how they respond in the second half. 5th game of the day, the week here so far for both these teams. As you can see, I imagine most of those other games were quite physical, judging by their styles of play. It'll be Belmont to kick off. On the left, to Burnaby Mountain. On the right, wearing the green. They've gone short. A very clever kick. Oh! Unfortunately, just bobbled. A lovely kick, though. Would have been a highlight play if it was regathered. Burnaby Mountain with the launch from this right-hand side scrum. They've got a lot of space behind them. They're electing to feed from the unorthodox side. They've gone. See what they can do from this set-piece move. Looks like they're going to try and get the ball to the winger. Ooh, he might have overran his line a bit. Ooh, he looks to play behind. A clever little kick. He's putting a lot of pressure on this Belmont player. He's regathered the ball. Nicely done. They've got space out wide. Look to go back in, away from their support. Big carry again. Another big counter ruck from the number 10 from Belmont. Ooh, slipped a bit. Regathered. Burnaby Mountain. They're just going backwards a lot. No momentum going forward. Here comes the number 3. He's trying to get to the outside. A big stiff arm. Again, some big collisions in this game on both sides. Some fantastic defense. Ooh, you might That's a bit of a missed call from the referee. Quite obviously not rolling away, impeding the arriving player. Oh, the referee pointed the wrong way again. With Belmont, it's the penalty. The tackle did go past the parallel. Some great footwork on display here from the number 10 from Belmont. Gets the ball into space. The number 11 high-stepping down the sidelines. Tackled, corralled very nicely by Burnaby Mountain. They're overloading that ruck a bit. Ooh, errant pass. It's gone to hand. An ankle tap. Gets the ball wide. And they'll be able to score. Belmont adding to their lead. I'll take them to 17-0. Conversion yet to come. Get a bit unlucky there. The referee maybe rewarding a bit of a bad habit there. Belmont player quite clearly rolling into the arriving Burnaby Mountain player. They have to play the ref. And the Burnaby Mountain team might have been caught up a little bit contesting that. Protesting, putting their hands up. An unlucky break. Belmont doing a great job capitalizing on that. Getting the ball into space a lot sooner. I think that's a little more impressive. The number 10 with some great footwork. Able to link up. Find their number 7 on the outside for an easy walk-in try. Sevens is a game of transitions. Right now, Belmont capitalizing. We'll see what they do from the kickoff. I imagine they probably will go high and contestable here. As they do. It's taken really well. Great pass. Big physical. Straight carry. Head space outside. Oh, quite. The advantage is there. He's dropped his hand already. Very short penalty advantage here, folks. Burnaby Mountain has space out wide. They try to get the ball to the... Oh, big collision. Huge collision at the breakdown. The referee has set a high tackle. Belmont back 10. Burnaby Mountain elects to go quickly. Got space out wide. They have numbers. Now it is a 2-on-1. Simple pass to the outside. He goes over the head. Then the number 10 in space. He's got some leg to him. He might go all the way, and he does. He dots down, and Burnaby Mountain is on the board. Well done off the quick tap. 2-on-1. Number 3 going for the sky hook. A young Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The old over-the-head pass. I can't comment. It's one of my favorites. Number 11 to convert here. Be big if they can add the extra 2. Brings them within striking distance right now. Ooh, just sliced it a bit. Burnaby Mountain kicking off. Score reading 19-5. Under 2 left. Not impossible, but we'll have to score quickly. A lot riding on this kickoff. Burnaby Mountain. Oh, they've gone right. Only one player there. Belmont actually has the numerical advantage. They elect to go straight at the defender. And they continue doing it. They're getting free. Oh, just behind. Oh, yep. No, never mind. I would have said that might have been offside, but referee signaled for a high tackle. Belmont's called for... Now the touch judge has stopped the game. And he has now... Yeah. It might be some foul play. I can only imagine as I'm perched up here in this tiny box across the field. We're not mic'd up. They've called in the Burnaby Mountain Secondary School captain. And he's received a yellow card for foul play. off the ball. Belmont's called for a scrum, which is very smart. Burnaby Mountain's going to have to choose to either defend with 2 in the back line or go with no 9. Both options put them a bit under the pump here. They've decided to go with the 9, 2 in the backfield. A lot of space off the back of this scrum. The scrum half making a little bit of a show, trying to get the touch judge's ear. A lot of pressure from the 9. Great pressure from the 9. A fantastic job. A big carry. Trying to find support outside. They step back in. 2 defenders beaten. 3 defenders. 4 defenders. 5 defenders. 6, 7, 8. Big try. Someone in the crowd is saying, "Woof, where's my dogs at?" Which leads me to believe Belmont's mascot may be a bulldog. Regardless, Belmont goes into this final conversion with the lead 24-5. The clock is gone. That will probably lead us to the end of the game here. Conversion is no good. Final score, 24 for Belmont, 5 for Burnaby Mountain Secondary School. A lot of excitement down there. To be young again. Calls of stay humble. Well, I'm humbly saying, if you have got time, come on down to Abbotsford this weekend. Exhibition Park, 5 fields going, lots of games. 7s today, 15s tomorrow. Lots of fun. Next up, it looks to be West Van warming up in the end zone. And a striped team warming up. I believe that's the Collingwood 15s team warming up. There must be another 7s games coming up soon.
Maroon team.
The signal, there is a maroon team in the backfield there. Got some action on the far fields. Zoom. Seems to be Claremont versus WL Seton on the far field. No report yet on the score. I imagine it's quite a close game. Looks to be Claremont scoring. It's a good shot. No, it's WL Seton scoring. It's a good shot of the multiple games going on here. Lots of rugby action. That's a fun little conversion. Look at the tree. Lots of stuff happening. I imagine the other quarterfinals happening behind this big building. Zoom. It in fact is. You get a shot of Lake City. Lake City versus Reynolds High School from Saanich. Lake City, I believe, is not from Lake City. It's from Williams Lake. Back to the action here. We've got West Van. I see a bit of Tartan versus Kelowna Christian. The timing of this game leads me to believe this is to get into the final. It is a semi-final, I think. It has been confirmed. It is. Kelowna Christian from Kelowna. West Van Highlanders. Notice the tartan. They are not from Scotland. They are, in fact, from West Van. The West Van girls team has created a tunnel. Look at that. It's one thing you love about rugby, the camaraderie. A lot of friends, lifelong friends from school, maybe from other schools, who knows? And also Kelowna Christian's done it too. Look at that. Gotta love rugby. How can you not be romantic about sports? Semi-final action. Kelowna Christian in the purple. West Van in the black and tartan. After this, I believe we will be watching a junior final between Bateman and Collingwood. You see Collingwood warming up in the background, looking like bumblebees. Collingwood from North Van versus the hometown favorites, Robert Bateman. But now we'll focus on the game at hand, which is West Van in the black and tartan versus Kelowna Christian wearing the purple with white accents. As Soldier Boy rings across the speakers. When you're not hearing Soldier Boy, you're hearing happy fans supporting their kids, friends, family, partners. That's what rugby's all about. Lucky to be here in the beautiful Fraser Valley and Abbotsford Exhibition Park. Kickoff about to happen here. West Van on the left, kicking off to Kelowna on the right. Kelowna Christian to be exact. Kickoff to come. Kick it deep. They find some grass. A good tactical kick. Oh, it's a hard one to handle. Oh, corralled well. Big collision from this West Van team. They're looking to counter-ruck. They're putting a lot of pressure. Oh, Kelowna Christians brought that back in. The referee is a bit confused. It seems like it should be a scrum 5. And it is a scrum 5. A round of applause for the correct call. Anyway, it's a pretty good launch area here for West Van. We'll see what kind of set piece move they come with. They've spread their winger quite wide. Kelowna Christians tucked their 10 behind the scrum. They've left a pretty big gap. It looks like they've gone outside shoulder on the 10. West Van has tons of space out wide. Simple hands will surely do it. They follow through. Ooh. No try. The ref has called it no try. The touch judge was about 8 meters back from the play. Seemingly no help in that situation. West Van, they looked surely to be in. Well executed, simple hands. They had tons of space. Unfortunate bobble on the line. Well defended by the Kelowna wingers, covering a lot of space. A lot of work to do still. Under a lot of pressure here. They're in their own end zone. Look to see a lot of pressure from this 9. Big scrum. Look to be West Van actually pulling out of the scrum. Which is a very old school tactic. It's actually illegal. But, oh, that they're saying the ball was not touched. West Van has tons of space. A spin move. Someone hits circle on the controller. He's still going. Skipping out of tackles. Eats another. He's brought down. Kelowna Christian loading a lot of people in the breakdowns. West Van getting the ball. 2 passes. Floats it across, picked up well, spun again. The try. West Van on the board. Kelowna Christian dealing with immense pressure there. West Van doing a good job. Just needed to get it wide, and they do. A couple tornadoes down there on the field. The amount of spin moves we're seeing. Score being 5-0. Conversion yet to come. Under 4 minutes. Struck well. The conversion is good. West Van 7. Kelowna Christian 0. 3.5 left in the clock. Hear the parents from the sideline hollering, "You must strike back." Incredible advice for this Kelowna team. Oh, they've handed it off. A big straight line running. He's done well on the ground. They have space here. They try to get the ball wide. They do. A little bit high, but handled really well. He's trying to round the corner. He's bundled into touch. West Van bending but not broken. The ball is marked. Not able to throw. No, that can't happen. But the referees allowed it to play on. West Van taking advantage, throwing the ball in, scoring in the corner. The reason I say that can't happen was the ball was touched on the sideline, which means it's unable to be thrown in quickly. The ref has allowed that twice. He's just playing the referee. West Van's done a good job doing it. You can see the Kelowna Christian players protesting the try, telling the referee they can't go quickly. But again, you have to play what's given to you, and he's going to allow that. Good on West Van, capitalizing. Conversion's no good. Around 1.5 minutes left in the half. 12-0. The scoreboard, big scoreboard at the stadium reads 14-0. It is in fact 12. Kickoff from West Van here, looking to find the space. Well taken, given away again. Kelowna Christian just haven't had too much time with the ball in hand. West Van's done a good job controlling the possession. They look to almost get under there again. Kelowna Christian taking their time and setting up their play. Good footwork, trying to get the ball wide. Oh, a little kick step here. Number 7 slicing through the attack, the defense. It's held. The referee said he was held. The release has to be done when the ball is held. In the tackle, you need to release the ball clearly. West Van going quickly, trying to find the outside. A little dummy, show and go. Oh! The referee's allowing them to play advantage. No advantage coming. Come back to the knock on. Under 10 seconds left here. As the hooter goes. Decent attacking platform. A lot of pressure on the last scrum. Wonder if maybe the KCS 10 should probably tuck behind the scrum. Give a little bit of a safety valve here. West Van pull out again. It's been turned over. Oh, it's turned over again. What is he calling? Oh, he's calling offside. Get the ball wide. shoots on him. They've got space. Overrunning each other a little bit. Number 11 from West Van trying to get it offloaded well inbounds. Number 10 does a great job staying on his feet. He's drifting across. He draws and passes. And he'll put 23 away for another point. Another try right under. That'll take it to 17 to nothing. Convert. If it's converted, going to half. 19 nothing. A couple of the rule discrepancies I've been talking about in 7s and in 15s as well. You have to be able to hit and take the hit. West Van's pulling out in the scrum. That was taken out of the game. You can't pull out. You have to hold the hit. That should be a penalty. The conversion was good. 19-0 at half. West Van leading. They're doing a great job spreading the ball. Again, I don't want to tell anybody how to do their job. A couple things going uncalled here. A good game from West Van. They've dominated possession. They've been moving the ball really, really well. Kickoff coming from KCS, but a nice contestable one. West Van takes it. It's knocked forward. It'll be a KCS scrum. Really nice kick right on the 10. West Van player not able to hold on to it. See what they do here from this set piece launch. They pull out again. Now he's someone's told him the rule. They have advantage. He's dropped his hand. KCS doing a good job of getting the ball, breaking tackles. The number 5, good placement. Ooh, West Van comes right through. Slapped down. What? He's put his hand up on the wrong side. There it is. That makes a little bit more sense. A little bit lost out there, but that's okay. Everybody has one of those days at work, you know. The call is right. Usually in 7s, a lot of the time, especially an intentional knock-on like that, or unintentional, you'll see a yellow card. This week, not as much. Oh! Pass just goes away. The referee allowing them to play advantage, and he'll call that back. Unlucky, KCS. They're just not able to really capitalize on this. They're making breaks, but then they're just having to slow the ball down. The support's a little bit slow to get there. West Van's doing a good job. They're bringing a lot of pressure. They're getting a line change here. 3 subs in from KCS. 4 subs in for KCS. And the score is 19-0 for West Van. We'll see what they look to do on the set piece move. Again, they have elected to put their 10 a little bit wider. The reason I mention that is because on a right-hand side scrum, on the left feed, the 9 is able to pressure you quite hard. It makes the pass really hard on that 9. Unless the KCS 9 drops behind. He doesn't. He plays up high. The referee's given advantage, most likely for offside. It's a bit harsh on that. Play on. West Van, they have the numbers. The 10, great job through. He's got to connect, and he does. Oh, what a fantastic pass. Finds his man in speed. The KCS defender comes across. Oh, he just misses on the ankle tap. A fantastic move. West Van, 10, drifting across, throws a dummy, draws in the last defender, and floats a perfect pass right in the sweet spot. They're able to capitalize. The West Van number 11's had a lot of space today. He's looked dangerous when he's got the ball early. Takes to 24-0. West Vancouver currently over Kelowna Christian Secondary.
Number 11 for West Van, Kingston Stewart goes streaming down the sideline into the end zone for his first score of the day. Scores now 24-0 for West Van.
KCS going quickly here. They've got to ramp up the speed. A little bit of footwork here. Oh, and a fantastic offload. Carrying it in one hand. Oh, just dropped. He's got his hand up. One thinks that's probably for an intentional knock-on. Move wide. They've let the pass go. Fantastic coverage across. West Van player. Yeah, that's the correct call. West Van would probably just benefit them to take their time. Maybe kick for touch. Take a scrum. Slow it down. And that's what they elect to do. Seemingly their path to the final is confirmed. Kick just rolls into touch. Never mind. The touch judge put his flag up and then dropped it. KCS kicks back, but they left a sweeper back. It's becoming a little bit of a tactical game here. For some reason, a lot of kicking. KCS drifting across, finds his winger. Another big physical carry, a great offload. Number 20 from KCS has been doing a great job connecting his team. West Van, this game is descending a little bit into madness. He kicks behind. The bounce sits kindly for himself. The number 3 stops. Oh, and he's lost it in contact. KCS is being given the opportunity to play. Seconds left here. And it looks like West Van will win this game. KCS. One more attacking scrum here. See what they look to do. Better scrum platform. They're going to kick behind. Chase isn't too consistent across the board. It's handled really well by West Van and just kicked errantly into touch there. And again, it's setting up KCS to keep going. They look to be going really quickly. Again, the referee's allowed to play on here. Quick line out. Oh, and it's just bumbled. Unfortunate way to end it for KCS. The referee has signaled that he's going to allow them to play one more. Game is over. See if West Van elects to kick this into touch. Secure the win. Oh, KCS has stolen the ball in the scrum. They want to go. They want to attack. KCS has space. They want to put a point on the board here. Oh, and it's being knocked on. And that will surely be the game. And the referees called it. Final score, West Van 24, Kelowna Christian 0.
Attention family, friends, supporters, and anybody that is not part of the junior team will be in Hollywood. Play as a